I gave Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred a chance. Guys, as you probably know, back in early October, Diablo 4 released a brand new expansion to the game, promising to fix a lot of the things that Diablo 4 didn't really do so well at launch and over the next several months. Vessel of Hatred has brought brand new zones to the game, it's brought a brand new class, a companion system, a whole lot more, and so I figured why not? It's probably time to jump back in and give Diablo 4 another shot. I will begin by saying that this is not meant to be a review, it's simply a first impressions video of a returning player. But before we jump into Diablo 4, I do have to thank Zygor, this channel's sponsor. Guys, you've been hearing me rant about them for over a year now. It is World of Warcraft's best add-on, linked down below in the description. Helps you with leveling, helps you make gold, helps you get achievements, helps you get mounts, pets, whatever you want. Zygor, it's World of Warcraft's ultimate add-on. All right, everyone knows it. Check them out, link down below in the description. Okay, so I kind of got to establish, what kind of Diablo 4 player that I am for you guys. That way you understand kind of my perspective going into this game. And I'm sure that my story is probably very similar to a lot of your stories. So when D4 first came out, I played it and I did enjoy it a lot, despite some shortcomings. I loved the graphics of the game. The story was a ton of fun. Leveling up my character, I decided to play a druid, fun fact. That was really enjoyable. But I do admit that coming off of Path of Exile's extensive skill system, D4 was a little underwhelming in like the character, I guess, development sense, I admit, but just a small criticism, but that was fine. I had a great time. I played it with my friends. I played through the entire story. I defeated Lilith and it was a nice experience. I hit the end game though, and the true grind, of course, opened up to me. And I admit that I did not take that much part in this. I did do a lot of PvP in Diablo 4, but after a while, I ultimately left the game. Now, the reason why is because, as many of you guys know that probably watch this channel, I play a lot of World of Warcraft, Classic WoW. I was playing Dragonflight at the time, and so I didn't really want my time divided between, the Classic grind, the Dragonflight grind, and now Diablo 4 gear grind, you know what I mean? So I stepped away from the game to go, I guess, return to Azeroth. And I gotta say that it seems like I got out at a very good time, because it's like I logged out of Diablo 4 and it was like the very next day, just the sheer amount of bile that was just coming out about this game once people really got into the meat of the end game. Just complaint upon complaint about the end game content being dull, bugs, balancing issues, Blizzard milking the community with cash shop grabs. Like, dude, I don't even remember all the crap that was coming out back then. I just remember opening up my Twitter account, my Facebook, people complaining about Diablo 4, talking about how broken and underwhelming it was, especially once you hit endgame. So maybe I got out at a good time. So the months passed. Not much really was said about D4, maybe like the occasional video here or there ripping on Blizzard. And then now we have, of course, Vessel of Hatred coming out. And that's where this story begins. So Vessel of Hatred continues where the story of Diablo 4 left off. There is this girl whose name that nobody in the community can remember, who has this magic rock candy that Mephisto, one of the lords of hell, really wants a bite out of. Now, she, of course, is not willing to share, her rock candy. Instead, she is committing herself to hiding it in the deepest, darkest depths of the world that she can find. And of course, this magic stone happens to be totally evil, and it kills anybody that comes in contact with it, like this poor boatman, for example. Everywhere this girl goes, she's causing trouble. Who can stop this evil? Who can stop the Lord of Hell from consuming this rock candy and getting a cavity? Well, that's where I come in. That's right, a busty Amazonian woman with a big, thick ass. That is me, everybody. Of course, I decided to play as the new class for this expansion, the Spiritborn. So, what is a Spiritborn? It's pretty much a kung fu shaman with some centipedes, tigers, and monkey powers thrown in. More on that later. I made my character, I was dropped into the story, and immediately I was delighted to discover that I did not have to play through the entire campaign again on this new character in order to do the new story stuff. So that was a nice surprise. Instead, I was thrown into this cinematic in the main central town that kickstarted the entire story for me. So to explain, the battle in hell didn't go too well. I'm sure you guys know from the cinematics in the original game, but it didn't go so well. The church isn't too happy. There's this inquisition. They start burning people alive without mercy, even if they repent of their sins. Yes, it's your typical the church is evil propaganda that you see in every movie and every video game and every TV show that comes out of California, okay? Nothing new there. So me, the Spiritborn, I am sent off on this great mission to find this crazy girl with her magic rock. My adventure, of course, began by seeking out a familiar character by the name of Lorath. You guys might remember him from the original game because he had the best voice acting. But I go and seek him out, and apparently the church is looking for him too. I venture through some snowy lands. I make my way down south into the desert. I meet this really friendly blacksmith man who apparently is taking care of an adopted daughter all on his own. And the Inquisition eventually catches up with me, seeing me as the threat for some reason. They nearly kill the blacksmith, they stab me through the chest, and they throw me into a river. But luckily, I live. And I get to play a little cave explorer with the blacksmith before he tells me to go find some of his best friends who he thinks will make a fine addition to our crew. I go and do some of these quests. I recruit for myself my first mercenary, more on this later. I unlock the power to summon a giant fucking centipede that shoots lasers, which is freaking incredible. And I ultimately find the girl who is being tortured by Mephisto because she still refuses to share that damn candy. That was a super fast summary of 2 days worth of gameplay of Diablo 4 on Twitch. And yeah, so what do I think about D4? Well, let me tell you. First of all, the pros. I didn't want to go into too many details because I don't want to ruin the entire story for you guys. So let's just talk about what I liked about this experience so far and what I don't like. So first of all, my first impressions of this expansion, having played a few hours of it, I gotta say, Centipede mode as a Spiritborn is beast mode, right? Like, look, I did Tiger mode or Panther mode, whatever it's called, and I did Monkey mode, but Centipede just kicks ass, dude. When I was streaming the game, someone even came into my chat early on and asked me if I had gotten the Poison Path Ultimate yet, aka the Centipede. And I was like, no, dude, I haven't gotten it yet. And he told me, he's like, dude, just get ready, man, because it is freaking awesome. And dude, he was not kidding. This thing's incredible. It's a centipede that shoots lasers. Like, what other path are you going to pick as a Spiritborn? Number two, I just got to say, as somebody coming back, you know, putting a few hours into this, the game is a lot of fun so far. I'm actually looking forward to doing a full review in the future of this expansion, especially as, you know, time goes on and the months go by. But so far, the game is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed getting all the new abilities. The story was great. The cutscenes were making my dick as hard as a diamond. I really liked it. I will say though, like in regards to the gameplay, I don't know if you guys have this impression, but like I felt while I was playing it that the difficulty was kind of going like this. Like sometimes I'd be running around and everything is like super easy. Just killing everything left and right, no problem. Like, oh, it doesn't matter, you know, throw them all at me. I'll kill them all easy. And then it's like I level and suddenly everything is like threatening and I'm having to constantly pop healing potions and stuff. Maybe I was just getting unlucky with elites, but it just felt like the difficulty was just kind of doing this the entire time as I leveled up. But anyway, third thing I have to say that's freaking awesome though is Mephisto, okay? Mephisto is the best character in the game, hands down, and he's a freaking dog. He's an undead, scary looking dog, but he's still a dog nonetheless. Now Lilith was cool in the original campaign and the original story. I liked Lilith. I liked what she was doing. I liked what was going on with her. But Mephisto just strikes me as this demon who is so tired of everybody's garbage, and he could just wave his hand and just kill everyone if he wanted to, but he's just too damn lazy. He's just like, oh, where would be the fun in that? You know, like I need all these like little mortals and puppets to play with. Otherwise my life would be boring. That's Mephisto as a character. And I like him. It's kind of like Tom Bombadil in Lord of the Rings. Like, oh, he could have just waved his hand and like the ring would have been destroyed, but Tom Bombadil didn't give a shit. All right, he just wanted to collect water lilies. All right, he wanted to collect water lilies. All right, he wanted to go and hang out with his wife, and he wanted to sing songs and go yell at Old Man Willow. Like, that's Mephisto, but he's just the evil version of Tom Bombadil. Anyway, cons. Number one, get that bullshit store out of my face, dude. As soon as I logged into this damn game, first thing, oh shit. Like, dude, check out our store, bro. Don't you want to like buy our stuff, dude? No, I don't. I don't want to buy your stuff. I don't want to buy your stupid skins. I don't want to buy your stupid mount. I don't want to buy your stupid garbage, all right? I don't want that crap. I don't want to pay $25 frickin' for a Lich King skin for a Necromancer. Blizzard, if you're gonna have a store in a video game, right? If you're gonna have it, that's fine, whatever. Put it over there and leave it over there. And if I want to go and see it, I'll go check it out, okay? Don't shove it in my face as soon as I log in. Like, whoa, look at all this cool new stuff we put on the store that you can buy with real money. We know you just paid $60 for the game, but you know you want to pay $25 for this stupid Sylvanas skin. No, I don't. No, I don't. Anyway, number 2, Tiger or Panther mode, whatever, it's cool as a Spiritborn. You know, you got fast attacks and stuff. Monkey mode, dude, it's nice, man. You're channeling the power of Harambe, dude. You're jumping around with these giant ground slams and stuff. But dude, Poison Centipede mode is just so badass. What was Blizzard thinking? Who the hell is gonna choose a big freaking monkey like slamming the ground every now and then over a centipede that shoots laser beams, okay? Now, Centipede, I'm not saying this is a con. I'm just saying what's a con is Blizzard didn't really like kind of balance the cool factor of this class, okay? You know, if you're gonna have monkey mode and panther mode, you gotta make big monkey and big panther like, you know, as cool as Centipede. But Centipede just kicks ass, dude. Anyway, anytime I summon that Centipede ultimate, damn, and it like has like no cooldown too, so you're just like centipedes. I love it. Number 3, I don't know who the hell this girl is, okay? I admit it, I didn't even know her name in the original campaign. I was like, oh, it's that girl, right? I played through the whole damn campaign on Twitch. I didn't know who the hell this chick was, okay? Like, and honestly, I don't even care to know who this girl is, because all I care about is Mephisto. Mephisto is a vastly more interesting character. It's just like, oh, here's like this little crying lady that just wants to, you know, throw the crystal into some dark cave somewhere, and like, I don't care. Like, let Mephisto out. Let Mephisto do his crazy stuff. Like, I don't want to keep playing the game and keep on going past this first impressions just because I want to see what Mephisto's gonna do. But anyway, at number 4, all right, look, this is personal gripe. Can we retire the like, oh, the church is evil stereotype? Like, dude, anytime the church shows up in a video game or a movie or like anything, it's like, oh, here, wait for it. Here it comes. And sure enough, it's just like, an innocent man who is repentant of his sins. Well, we must burn him alive and delight in his screams. It's like, okay, yeah, all right, I get it. Like, look, game developer, I understand. You know, when you were growing up, you know, you grew up in, you know, your happy little Southern Baptist church, and you wanted to smoke weed, and you wanted to look at porn and stuff, and mom and dad told you that was bad, and you felt like Jesus was cock blocking you or something, and then you got angry about it, and now you're like, oh, the church is evil, bro, like, whatever. And then you like went to history class, and you're like, whoa, dude, like, heretics and stuff, man. Like, dude, evil. Listen, I get it, okay? You know, I understand, but like this stereotype is crazy. It's so overused at this point, and it's just, I don't know. Personally, I think it's annoying, all right? It's just a very overused stereotype. I will say, to Blizzard's credit, though, not every member of, like, the Holy Light Church or whatever in Diablo is, like, you know, this wicked, evil person. But if they're not this wicked, crazy, evil person, they're, like, this insane zealot. And so, I don't know. So, my conclusions of the game. So, my conclusions are this. I think it's actually pretty fun. I'm actually having a good time. I know I'm starting a little bit late, you know, on this Diablo 4 train. I know the damn expansion came out like October 6th or something, and I'm only just now getting around to it a month later. But I'm having a good time. Haven't hit endgame yet, haven't finished the story yet, but so far, pretty enjoyable. Spiritborn, though, as a class, it's okay. Yeah, it's just a kung, it's monk. That's all it is. It's a monk with centipedes and tigers and gorillas and stuff, and it's like, all right, you know, I'd rather be playing something else like Necromancer or whatever, but Spiritborn is pretty fun so far, especially when you get those really cool like class-specific quests, like when you go into the spirit realm and stuff. I'll let you guys figure that out, though, if you know, decide to play through the game on your own. Anyway, overall, I'm really having a good time. I am enjoying it. For any cons or complaints that I could bring up, there's really not that many. So I'll just say that I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to keep no-lifing a bit of Diablo 4 right now because I am slightly burned out on WoW at the moment, just slightly. So expect a full review in like the coming months as time goes on. But until then, guys, hope you guys are enjoying Vessel of Hatred, and I'll see you all with my next video.